You all, I swear to God. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. It's so good to see everyone in the Bochord. Oh my goodness, we've already got B subbing today. So thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate it. Welcome in officially to the Bochord. Glad to go ahead and have you joining in. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see Kit. I think Sneaky got in first, or at least jumped in chat first. I don't know if anyone redeemed that or not, but it's good to see everyone. Sneaky's redeeming a stretch, which, frankly, I need that. I have been so stressed today. Goodness. Oh, there we go. First has been redeemed, everyone. We'll need to go ahead and get rid of that so everyone can go ahead and not redeem it all at the same time. Would have been really funny if I switched to the screen and I was bald. Goodness, I swear I saw that and it made me really, really kind of sad, but also like it was really funny. So I don't know. We're all first. Honestly, you guys beat me in here, so I guess you all got first. We can work with it. But it's wonderful to see everyone here. Be officially welcome to the Bochord. I'll make sure to get your library card printed in the next bit, so feel free to hang around. But yeah, we're all hanging out. And I've got great news. Just so people are updated on what things are going to be looking like in the next while. So I had an interview today at my day job. For a promotion, which is super, super exciting. The interview went absolutely fantastic. I had the, interview person, the person conducting it, tell me I had interviewed best and everyone she had taken care of in the region in, the last 2 weeks. I'm really hoping to go ahead and get the new position because, one, it'll come with more dinero, which I'm always a fan of, and outside of that, it will change my work schedule just a bit. So streaming will actually be much easier. Yeah, hell yeah, get that promotion. Honestly, I'm very hopeful for it. I talked to people and everyone who's been on that team before. Yeah, they think I'm gonna get it. Most of them are pretty certain I'm gonna get that. Yeah, we're gonna go all Mr. Krabs. Money. Promotions are great when you want it. Exactly. And I've been wanting this promotion for a while. Just because it allows me a bit more flexibility, a little bit more freedom, and it'll go ahead and help me work on getting a model in proper. So that'll be fantastic. Just because I know absolutely nothing about models. Literally zero. And rigging. I know nothing about it. But I know decent amounts about character design, so that's it. Insert Jake from Adventure Time's money song. Exactly. Goodness. But yeah, that's been my day so far. Why not learn? I know too much about models at this point. I have been so busy with a lot of stuff that I'm not able to go ahead and learn about rigging in a decent time frame, to a point that I would feel confident in. Zen, why not help Nova? Oh, they wouldn't have to, but you all are wonderful, and it's a pleasure to go ahead and see ya. So again, welcome in. We're going to be drawing sub badges today. As soon as I dismiss my blood sugar alarm, give me a second. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Zen is God. We know that. We pray to him every night, as you said, Sneaky. Blessed be thy hallowed soul. Make them No. No bald. No bald Nova. No, please. Thank you. Thank you. I've been playing with Live 2D a little, but my attention span has been pulled every which way with cars and crocheting. That is true. Baldova. Oh, God. Characters are done in game studios by like 3 people, I think. The modeler, texturizer, and the rigger. And I've been doing a lot. Oh, goodness. No, that is crazy. Let's go ahead and switch the music for a second. We're gonna go ahead and do some cozy game music. And honestly, I wanna hop right to it. Let's see, that is the wrong screen. Let's try fixing it here. There we go, wonderful. So this is what I've got so far. Sub badges we're going to be making into different types of gears. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I have like several different ideas and designs and things like that for the badges. Circle, yeah, is a circle right now. But if we're making gears, then it'll go ahead and look a little bit different. For example, let's go ahead and zoom out just a bit. We could go ahead and firstly not be working in a pixel size that's 300 something. Hello? Why? Oh, I forgot I selected something. But we could go ahead and do something here. Do something here. And just make it look all fun and cozy. Let's see. I'd like this to actually look neat. Goodness, yeah. Every time I see this art program, I just think, wow, my man's Krita is f***ed up before I can remember what it is. Yeah, no, it's a mess and a nightmare, but it's okay because it's fun. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little bit of cleaning already. Because at this point, you guys have seen me draw just a little bit. I do like cleaning up my line work. Eyeball, yeah, right, eyeball. Just we just need to color this in. Oh my, Kenyo! You son of a gun! Hi, welcome in, my friend. It's super good to see you. Welcome. Welcome officially to the Bochord. It's lovely to go ahead and have you, my dear. We've got plenty of art to do, and we are making sub badges for all of my wonderful bookworms. So it will be wonderful. Good to see you. I saw you were streaming earlier. How did that go? I'm hoping that everything went well there. No, because I don't know if you were streaming a supermarket simulator again like you have been for the last little while or not. But yeah, God, I am like in shock almost. Thank you very much. That's so sweet of you. Goodness, let's go. Ugh, you guys are so wonderfully sweet. I feel like I just need to like hit everyone with a proper like good boy, good girl type of thing. Which, like, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know if that's too fan servicey. But golly gracious. No, it was good. You were playing Overwatch. Oh, fun. You had to stop early because you have to go back into work tonight. Ugh. That is so not fun. That is so not fun. Bark. I'm forgetting. What am I forgetting? Oh, no. Please don't. I will become Putty. Aww. But Putty is so much fun. It's one of my favorite fidgets to play with. You're the good girl, little Loretto. Oh my god, don't flirt with me. I can go ahead and be a good girl, a good boy, a good dragon, anything. I'm fine with all of it, honestly. All of it is fine. I'm very much the not caring type with pronouns, so I tend to go ahead and lean more towards masculine, actually. But honestly, all of the good nicknames are wonderful. So I'm all for it. I'm a lurk big time. I've got a crochet project due in September. Oh, goodness, Jesse. Yeah, and out of town this weekend. Oh my gosh. No, best of luck to your crocheting project. I'm going to go ahead and just draw lots of lines and lots of circles, and I'll be here chatting away as one does. Yeah. A good crime accomplice? I can go ahead and be a perfect accomplice. Don't worry, you're gonna be the one receiving all the compliments, though. Let's see. Well, then you're a good boy and oh my goodness, calling me a beautiful dragon as well? Kenyo, you didn't have to, my friend. Getting spicy? I know we're getting a little spicy and we're not even 20 minutes in. It's wonderful. Let's see. Actually reminds me, I gotta get that project to finish up before the end of the month. Oh, you've got this. 100%. You totally can do this. I believe in you. You're gonna be amazing. Let's see. What do you say we go make a good alibi? Honestly, a good alibi? I have plenty of crime books in my library. I'm sure we could find something that would work. I'm totally okay with, creating some functional alibis. Yes, function. Yeah, getting hot and bothered, and we ain't even into foreplay yet. 15 minutes. No, officer, I wasn't committing crime. I was playing Helldivers and hacking the security system. Okay, let's go ahead and clean this up just a bit. And this is how you guys get to actually see a bit of how I've drawn the gears in my own model. This is more or less the same process I went through when designing them. To be fair, the way I designed them was a little bit cheating, and it was a little bit lazy. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure this looks nice and gorgeous for all of you lovely bookworms. Okay, so we've got 8 right there, which is beautiful. Nothing super important about the number, genuinely. It's just even. It's neat. It ran on PHP. It deserved to be hacked. They built a lampstick with my school? My SQL 5. They were begging for it. I'm confused about that word. Isn't there a mirror tool that can high-speed the process? There is, however, the mirror tool isn't centered, and I don't know how to center it. And I'm a fan of just kind of hanging in there, just doing what needs to get done. Let's go ahead and clean this up this direction. I don't think this is going to be perfectly squared like teeth. Genuinely, I don't think the gear teeth are going to be perfectly squared every single time. I'm gonna go ahead and make them just a little bit round. Yeah. Okay, I gave them the old Bobby Tables treatment. Would anyone like to help a moth finish up a couple classes? Huh, weird. Hang on, is that Kirby background music? Yes. Yes, we have Kirby in the background today. I wasn't super feeling jazz because I've been using it to kind of calm down before interviews that I have had today, which again, my interview went so well. I'm beyond relieved that it went as well as it did. Yeah, I love Kirby's. Oh my god, me too. Kirby is so great. Kirby is honestly so wholesome, and I live for it. My younger sibling actually for the holidays gave me a gift for my kitties. She gave me like a hat that you put on your cats, that you'll put on fur children, and it's a Kirby eating them. Both of my cats hate it, so I can't put it on them despite it being absolutely adorable. But it's really charming, and Kirby is such a wholesome, cute game, and the music for it is always so fun. So I'm a huge fan. Let's see, Loretto locked me into the Bochord and wouldn't let me eat the curtains or the books, so I started taking classes. Ah, yeah, I might have done that. Don't worry. Don't worry, we'll make sure you get plenty of food, plenty of water. It's not like the Bochord is overgrowing with plants and, wildlife like that. It's almost like we have a garden here where we could go ahead and feed you potatoes forever. If you prefer them as french fries, we could do that too. No pressure. Okie dokie. There we go. No. I think the most crazy thing outside of my interview the last little while was just that my family was like aggressively looking at 3 or 4 different websites to try and get the new Nintendo Switch console, the new Nintendo Switch 2. Oh goodness, it's crazy. I love Kirby also, it just doesn't challenge me though. But cloth tastes great. That is true, cloth can go ahead and taste very good. There is a reason my wings are made of canvas, and it's because there was a lot of spare fabric. I guess I would assume cloth might taste good because the texture is nice, but I don't exactly eat. Water is the closest I get, and at this point, flavored water, delicious, super tasty. I mean, I could go ahead and drink other things, but I'd prefer not to. It's just, water is just easier, more accessible, Less money. More gold for me to hoard. There we go. Yeah. I mean, I get my stuff I need from my shop is from your garden. Probably. I mean, if you want to go ahead and exchange books for shop supplies, I can do my best to grow coffee beans for you. Or tea leaves. I'm sure the tea leaves would be delicious. That'd be super, super tasty. Let's see. Loretto beat me once because she caught me chewing on a piece of parchment. Well, I mean, it depends on if the piece of parchment was a very old book or not. And, yeah, I don't do so much of the beating anymore, but it did happen, yes. It did happen in this instance, 100%. Lore did go ahead and kinda wreck the Mothman just a little bit. Wreck in what way? Take your pick. We'll figure it out, don't worry. There we go. Okay. Look at the little flowery fucker right here. I like how that looks so far. And it will go ahead and get highly pixelated in the future because that's how the sizing metrics work for sub badges and things like that. Okay. It was a wing replacement. God, I mean, if you were eating one of my wings, I might cry, like, very much. I think I'd cry, for sure. Let's go ahead and read something. Speaking of not being challenged, I listened to Ultra Kill's music yesterday as I was drawing and got in the mood for doing a couple of levels. I jumped into the 4th boss and absolutely folded them like a pancake on the first try in 2 minutes. I was actually sad at how easy it was. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I gotta read up on the mirror page on the Krita wiki. Yeah, official name of the badge now, flowery fucker. No, this is kind of the baseline I was thinking for like a 1 month and 2 month sub badge type of thing, type of dealio right here. Just a very cute, simple little gear, and we don't have to call it a flowery fucker. But I mean, if that's what you guys really want, I can work on naming metrics. We can do that. Okay, let's see. Do we want to go ahead and have this oh my. Do we want to go ahead and have this inner portion broken into 6ths? Or do we want to go ahead and have it broken into 8ths? Because frankly, I think the 8ths, or even quarters, would be best. Look at this little eyeball looking thing. Yeah, it looks a little bit like an eyeball. Oh, golly. Oh, golly gee, sir. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Much better. And this is gonna be a little messy. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Subtitle, flower fucker. Yeah, no. No, we're not gonna call you guys flower fuckers. It doesn't have a lot to do with the Bochord. So our gear's gonna change metal as we stick around, or are they going to get more complex? Yes, actually, both. Might as well call them a honeybee. Do 12-month subscribers get a whole gearbox as a sub badge? The Eye of Nova. The Eye of Nova, yes. Do you get a whole gearbox? No, but once you go ahead and reach 3, I'm going to have a 3-month subscription badge, which we're going to work on the 1 month today, which is this beautiful little thing right here. We're going to also work on our next sub badge, which is 3 months. And then we're going to work on 6-month sub badges right there, which 6 months are going to have a second gear. Like, hello, can I draw? Yeah, second gear, like right down here. So there will be different visual cues. Colors are going to be one of them for sure. But that's not going to be the main part. Okay. Let's see. Oh my. No, no, no. There we go. Okay, amazing. We've got this all sorted, On the topic of challenges, I make Repo more challenging for my friends. Boy, my friends deserve a raise for how much they carry me. Aw, well, I hope your friends will go ahead and get that raise, you goober. Wink wonk. No, but we are going to be actually doing some repo next week with a few of our alternate platform friends. For example, mages. Sorry, what was that? I didn't say anything. No. No, but I'm going to be doing a repo stream next week, actually, with a few buddies. So it'll be super, super fun. I'm going to naturally keep everyone updated on the Discord. So you'll be able to go ahead and take a look at that. And I will keep updating the schedule as news arises. Let's see. I just discovered that the 3 brush buttons let you create a mirror over an axis, sort of like what you're doing with your gear. Yeah, that's what that one is, but the thing is, the axis is off to the side for some reason when I try to use it. For example, it's just like right here instead of the actual center of the gear. So normally I would totally say, let's just use an axis. Let's use an axis tool, but it's not doing what it's supposed to for me. Yeah. Oh no, Mage's Repo, RAP Chat's Lungs. I know, right? Seriously. If only I had money to sub or prime. Aw, no, it's okay, Sneaky. You're totally fine. It's not anything you ever feel like need to feel pressured to do. It's like genuinely totally 100% okay. And you're one of my mods too, so... Ooh, I did something! I clicked on another project, my bad. Oops. But you're one of my mods too. It's one of the wonderful reasons I like having you as a mod. Because you're wonderful, and it gives me an excuse to bug you more. Try the tool options tab. Oh no, we're gonna try that. Tools. There's scripts. Document tools, filter manager, scripter, 10 brushes, 10 scripts. Yeah, no, it's not worth the effort of goofing this up right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to kind of enjoy the monotony to an extent. There we go. Okay. Choo-choo-choo-choo. Okay. There we go. I needed to make that a little bit larger. It made more sense to me to do that. So, hence why I did. Let's move onwards. It's under the navigator thing on the left. Overview, I meant right. What? Okay, so it's under the navigator. Tool options. I see it. Let's see. Show origin. Oh, I'd like to... Oh my god. Let's see if this works now. It does. Oh, Lord above, thank God. So much neater already. Thank you. Oh, God. Mind blown? Yes, yes. 100%. Always. Yeah. Mind blown? 100%. Let's do that, and then do that. Okay, now we can... Oh my. Now we can go ahead and clean this up as well just a bit. That doesn't look as neat, actually. It does look neat and, like, tidy for the most part right here in the center. However, once I get around the edges, it's a bit stranger. Yeah, I have yet to find someone who thinks it's crap. You can add in more axes also. Ooh, I'd love to add in more axes in a bit. But yeah, for right now, I think I'm kind of set with what we've got. There we go. Amazing. I'm going to go ahead and widen up the lines for these teeth. I did the thing again. It's fine. Wonderful. Okay, okay. Okay, so we've got a very simplistic 1 month sub badge, which is totally okay. Ideally, we'll be able to do founders badges as well, too. Which I want to go ahead and make like a cute fabric bookmark. Let's see. Oops, I did it again. Oh no. You played with someone's heart, got lost in the game. Is that what it is? Is that what it was? I'll make jokes. I can make some jokes. I'm mostly the joke, but it's okay. Yeah, that looks pretty neat. It's Britney, bitch. Exactly. Exactly, yes. Let's see. Do we add a little indentation right there? Let's see. Because I don't want to get too lost in the sauce, one might say. I'm particularly good at that, though. Even my boss said I'm very good at getting lost in the sauce. Yeah, that's too much. That is very much too much. There we go. Yeah, as far as things go, that's pretty solid. Let's go ahead and do something else. Okay, I guess I'd like to... Ah! I am just having all of the mess today. There we go. Okay, now what we're going to do is I am going to go ahead and draw this in... Let's see, like a... How does copper sound? Copper makes sense to me. There we go. We could go ahead and do like a copper. Go ahead and turn on the sirens. The copper is coming. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Sit up straight. Oh, okay, fine. I can do that, Lullaby. Thank you very much. Ugh. I'll try to when I go ahead and draw. It's very hard when you're leaning over a drawing tablet. Okay. Awesome. Wonderful, wonderful. Got the cozy Kirby music. the much improved posture, all of that good stuff. I ate glass outside of my cheat day. Oh, God. Brass. Ooh, brass would be really cool, too. Laughs an ex-cop, basically a chuckle with a mouthful of donuts. Oh, God. Goodness. Seriously, though, that's wild. Mouthful of donuts, my goodness gracious. I've always wondered if that stereotype is, like, accurate. I'd assume to an extent it is, because donuts are tasty. They're super, super good. I love them, especially, like the sour cream donuts that are a little bit more cake-like. They're a little bit more dense. I love those types of donuts. I think they're very good. Let's see. And they look very pretty. I love how they look, too. Yeah. But what if the tablet is at an angle? What if both? It's at an angle and very low, so my poor eyesight likes to lean closer in. Oh, golly. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. My screen brightness is really low. Let's fix that. There we go. Much better. Okay. I was wondering what was going on there. Bro, to an extent it is. It wasn't for me because I was military police, so I just grabbed food from the base exchange. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. If it was accurate, basically it was the only thing they could grab on the break that they could drop off at a moment's notice to stop a crime. Oh! Okay, I see. Okay, wonderful. Now, time to switch tools. Let's see. I rather like how this one looks. Let's go ahead and pick a different color. Oh my, that is too dark. There we go. We'll work with this. I want this to be much bigger. Oh god, that is so tiny. That is a very, very tiny size, and you can't really notice it. Let's see. Choo-choo-doo-choo. What about this one? How does this look? Oh, okay, that's lovely. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, we're creating a bit of a gradient right now, which I'll go ahead and update a bit. There we go. There's a little bit of a gradient there. Wonderful. Nimble! Hello. Good to see you, my friend. How is our favorite bookworm? I'm the favorite bookworm? No, you, my dear. I'm doing well, though. I've been having a busy day. Had an interview for a promotion, which went remarkably well. So I'm very hopeful for how that turned out and how it will turn out. Montana crackheads are built different. Yeah, that is true. Okay, meanwhile, there I was with my Subway footlong prepared to F up a crackhead who can, and I quote, talk to the sun for he is the god. Yeah, but it's wonderful to see you, Nimble. How did your, you were streaming Baldur's Gate earlier, right? How did that go for you? I hope it was fun. I haven't played very much of that game. I desperately need to, but I don't have a lot of people I can play it with. Mostly just because most of my buddies have it on PC, and I only have it on PlayStation. As far as I know, cross-platform isn't available yet. But it's good to see you. Baldgate? Oh my god, Kit. Don't do that. You rude pants. Ugh, Zen made, I'm sure a lot of people here have viewed it already. Zen made a bald Nova emote. Just as like a joke. Was like, send me a picture of this, and I was like, okay. And then I got my hair removed and my horns, actually, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But yeah, it was funny, I think is the appropriate word for it. I think it was supposed to be funny. Let's go ahead and do some shiny stuff. We'll go ahead and do some very baseline reflections. Let's see. Hell yeah, dude. Keep kicking ass. I'm a wild magic sorcerer, and it either really helps or really hinders. Dude, wild magic. I only know because of my experience playing actual legit D&D. Wild magic sorcery is a nightmare, but it's so fun. Because it does so much good. But like you said, it's a lot of help and hindrance. It's very much a lot of both. Let's see. I like this color. Ooh. That is lovely, actually. I really like how that looks. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that looks really good. I like how that visually just... Oh, it's shiny. I love it. My brain. It's fine. I'm a crow at this point. I just like shiny. It's no joke. I'm making you bald for your transgressions. What, my transgressions of getting up at a reasonable time? I don't feel like those are transgressions. I don't feel like that's a transgression, you know? I just don't. That just doesn't make a lot of sense. I like the update. They pulled on wild sorcerers. When they help, it's often and tiny, but it helps. But when it goes wrong, holy shit, does it go wrong? Well, you know how helpful it is to have a mock-up of your pattern when you need to double-check the work? Yeah, right? No, I get that, because I make a lot of my own costumes for conventions and stuff like that, so I know exactly how helpful mock-ups can be. One of the most recent costumes I made completely from scratch was a ball gown, which, oh golly, goodness gracious, it took so much time just to make sure I was getting everything done appropriately, and gosh, did it take forever to get that project done. It looked so good when it was done, which I'm very proud of it. Even now, it's one of the favorite projects of mine. I have it on display on a mannequin. Let's switch out those colors again. I'm going to go ahead and use my color picker tool that no one can see. Mwahaha. And we're gonna do that there. Goodness, honestly, it was wild. There was this one Native American crackhead that would wear like a buffalo hat with horns, and I caught him literally mooing and running his head into a building. Oh my god, that's insane. The legend of the Buffalo Man still lives from what my homies told me. Oh my god. Crova is real. Crova is very real, 100%. I haven't been able to do and for a bit now. Schedules have been wild. That is true. D&D scheduling is the true final boss. Oh my goodness. Moving back to the mock-up, people thought I was crazy for doing a mock-up with a crochet pattern. No. I don't think you are crazy. I do think a crochet pattern, it takes a lot more time than perhaps a mock-up pattern with fabric, but yeah. Yeah, we fought a construct and turned 2 of ourselves' characters into cats. Another time I was trying to off a powerful zombie and I turned into a sheep. Not to mention the amount of times I've sent our party on fire. Oh god. No, goodness, one of my favorite characters that I've been playing is a skeleton. He is a fighter. But he has access to illusion magic thanks to my dungeon master's rule of cool philosophy. But goodness, is this man stupid? Like, god, he's dumb, constantly causing problems, and frankly, it's not on purpose. It's really not. But he has this stupid, and for a skeleton, he really likes to flirt with people. It's a problem. Goodness. I should play as a wild sorcerer. Wild magic is so much fun. 100%. Okay, we've got a very, very basic... a very, very basic badge right here, which is totally okay, because this is, again, this is like the 1 month subscription, 1 month and 2 month. Let's go ahead and fix that. There was a gap right there. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty solid, I think, for a quick sketch, for a quick little badge. I'm wondering if I should do something with the lines. Let's see. Let's try this. Oh my, that is so tiny. No, no, no. I'm wondering if I should do like a screw right here. Like something like this. Let's see. Do I like that more? Yeah, I do. I do. Okay. Here we go. Back to the 40 size of drawing. Do 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 do. There we go. Okay. That, yeah, I like how that looks. It adds just a little bit of detail. Just a little bit. Oh my goodness, WTF, my phone cannot type. Oh, one concept you got approved was yourself and a friend playing a two-headed character. One is a wild magic sorcerer and the other a wild magic barbarian. Oh, we've yet to start and make it a reality. Rule of cool stuff is insane, but that is wild. Oh my goodness, taco time, I shall be back in a bit. Well, I will see you back in just a little while then, Zen. Yeah, that's fair though. Yeah, be sure to make the badge too detailed. This thing is microscopic. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I was like, I think it's like just enough of a little detail that there are different sizes of badges, pixel-wise, that you can go ahead and do. But yeah, we'll go ahead and save this. There we go. One down. Now, the next one is going to be silver, because you've got bronze, silver, gold. That makes sense. We're going to do that. A bard skeleton is really out here showing everyone his he's actually a fighter, but yeah. He's got all of the skeleton bone puns. He is kind of trying to flirt with a very not mentally stable and very probably evil necromancer lady. God, she's hot though. She's really hot. Like, oh, like mega hot. Yeah. So he fights with his bone out. Oh, all of them. He actually uses illusion magic to make himself look like a half-elf. So that way he can kind of blend in and flirt with everyone because, you know, they're fighting armies of the undead. That's kind of the goal right now, but he is flirting with people a lot. He can't really do anything or bone. He's a skeleton. There's not so much he could do. Oh, goodness. I think there's a layer filter that lets you alter the color of the metal while keeping the shine. Ooh. I wouldn't be surprised if there was. But I want the shape to be a little bit different, too. There we go. Okay. Hydration has been had. Goodness. I would be the skeleton. I don't blame him. The dark and creepy gal can fuck me up. Yes. No, she's, like, not creepy. She's a mad scientist, but not like in a creepy way. Goodness, does a bard skeleton only have dry humor? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised, my friend. God. Oh, goodness gracious. Ugh, let's go ahead. And, should this one have 6 central points? Scary mommy? Yes, scary mommy. It's a rib tickler. Okay, I get it. I get it. So you mean an unhinged scientist? Yes, she gives off that energy for sure. Her name is Solana. So Solana, she's wonderful and really just wants to do her whole necromancy thing. and have everyone leave her the fuck alone. But my poor skeleton lad is just like, hey, hot stuff. And she's like, shut up, go away. He's like, oh, are you sure, mummy? Like, I don't have to. Do you really want me to go away? Oh, goodness. He's a menace. He recently just, like, mega attacked the town guard just to steal one of their armor pieces, and now the whole city's on high alert. The poor man. Does Solana bone? Probably. She probably does. He heals with bone meal, which ironically is the meal he wants to give the necromancer. Oh my god. No, she's probably the top between the two of them. Realistically speaking. She's probably the top between the two. Because he'll sit there and be like, yeah, I'm cool and I'm tough and I flirt with everyone. And then she's just like, no, you don't. And he's like, okay. Cool, yeah. Necromancer? Yeah, you have... There is a very toxic power dynamic here. I love it. And that's them. That's them. Solana is not a healthy woman. Let's see, because this is... I hate drawing sixths. God freaking dang it. Okay, we're gonna make this a little bigger. Okay. This will help. Just a wee bit. Yeah, that helps just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, dancing dittos! Yeah. She's the top. I'd let her sit on my bones. Oh my lord goodness. I'm sure he is a necromancer. The puns coming from all of you today are immaculate. I am so proud. I am so proud. Like 1,000,000%. That is... Oh, I'm so happy for you guys. Let's see. I feel like this needs to be higher up. But, yeah, he probably is a necromancer. I mean, if she let him, you know. She's very much the whole, I'm the necromancer, you are the skeleton, like, I'm in charge. And he's just like, I guess you are, sure, yeah. Cool, I guess that's what being a skeleton does. Poggers, I guess. Let's see, this should be further down that way. Okay, that looks kind of messy, but it looks better. It looks much better, much better. I bet he's a thigh man, thigh bone man, yeah. Mirror tool in the corner. Oh, no, I'm gonna ignore it. I have a tiefling cleric, and all she wants to do is be alone in the fields far, far away from any village, and she's just a... Oh, poor child, she's a teenager. Children characters are very messy. They can be very, very messy if they are not done correctly with the dungeon master. 100%. I know I've been planning a campaign for a while where the players will be playing like younger teens. But it's something that I was like, I'm double checking with everyone. Playing children is okay for you, right? Right? That's okay? And they're like, I guess, yeah. Sounds interesting. Can I play my other character's child? And I was like, sure. If your other character doesn't die, which did almost happen a while back. Oh, goodness, it was wild. I bet his bardic antics are humorous. Goodness. You gave me my dream. Horny skeleton and hot necromancer. She's supposed to raise bones anyways. Exactly! Yes! Maybe the necromancer wants to raise a family in peace. Probably not. They're both too power hungry for it. He's not a good person. I don't think he was when he was alive either. We're still unsure about that. The dungeon master is like, you can do a skeleton, but I get to pick what he was before he was dead. And I was like, honestly, That is totally okay. I love amnesia characters. I love the amnesia character stereotype and just the trope for it. It can be so much fun to play. Let's see. You mean Pisces? Oh, God. Goodness gracious. Own daddy for real, right? Yeah. The family pun will arrive eventually. Yeah. Seriously. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I have a pin I think you'll like. I just have to find it. Oh, God. Yeah, send it, send it, send it, you goober. I would love to see it. I would love to see that, my friend. Okay. Yeah, is the music volume too quiet or too loud, by the way? How is the balancing for everyone? I hope I'm not, like, dreadfully loud. I did a little bit less talking than normal today at work. Just because interviews are much different than what I normally do at call centers. Okay. So there we go. There's our 6 little... I don't know. Ugh. Let's see. Oh, goodness. She wants to raise a family in peace. Get it? Yes, I got it. It's raising the dead. It's raising it. Did you say Pisces instead of peace? I might have. Can I see that? Oh, yeah, I totally thought you I thought you said Pisces. Yeah, no, you mean pieces. Yeah, she wants to raise a family in pieces. That makes so much more sense. Oh, my God. I have no brain cells today, everyone. This is why I'm drawing and not playing puzzle games today. This is why we're doing doodles. And because this, frankly, needs to get done, and I have been wanting to draw this with everyone, I think it'd be really fun. And it has been so far. It's lovely to chat with everyone while they're around. Let's see. It's raising me too in skeleton mode. Kitsune got it. I got it. I got the joke. Am I supposed to acknowledge every joke? I might, actually. That would make a lot more sense. Maybe a lot more anything. I can't think today, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and do some funky line work. I love really dramatic lines, so you guys have seen my art, you know this. Let's go ahead and there we go. Nope, I don't like that. Just one is fine. Just one is fine. Straight up, boner is slang for skeleton. Oh, God. No! I found it and posted it to the meme channel. I'll have to give it a look in just a bit. Goodness, Nova is gonna come after our knees. Your knees are a little too far below me. Maybe the cartilage in your ears. We could go ahead and go with that. Maybe your shoulder blades? Shoulder blades or your collarbones? Yeah, collarbones, actually. That'd be fun. I like wearing high-collared shirts anyways. Collarbones works great. No, knees are a little bit too far down. I am 8 feet tall. So, yeah. Don't go to that graveyard. There's a group of boners running amok. God damn it. There we go. Okay. Ugh, I needed some more hydration, but I'm almost out, so we might need to take a moment in a little while to go ahead and get more water. Okay, now let's see what else we can do. That is not where I wanted it to be. How about this? No, that is still a little too far away from what I want. That'll work, yeah. It's a little bit living like an oval. Actually, yeah, that's gonna bug me a bit. Let's see. This one's a little bit of an oval too. Dang it! Let's try this. There we go. I found the freaking sweet spot. Boom. Beautiful. Okay, that's much better. Oh, goodness. That is threateningly specific, Lamau. Yeah, threatening is a good thing sometimes. I'm decent at the whole threatening thing. Perhaps it's what comes from being in a battle-built robot. I wasn't exactly built to be clever. I was more built to just punch things real good. That's an oval again. No. Takes a lot of time to go ahead and teach yourself how to, you know, not focus on punching things. It's called anger management. I've been working very hard on it. Yeah, if you're after my collarbone, you better hold me by the throat. Make it not so menacing. We can go ahead and do that. I mean, especially if you're asking so politely. Or if you're threatening me over it, we can go ahead and make some other type of arrangement. Stretch the wings. I needed that. Thank you. Goodness gracious, I have desperately needed to stretch a little bit more today. Oh, that feels wonderful. Thank you. I mean, I'll reach the knees with a bat. Yeah, that is true. I might be able to reach the knees with like a bat, or I could find my Bec de Corbin somewhere and use that, but I don't know how well that would go over or under. Yeah. I like the punching hardcore, not softcore, please. I am made of metal, so we've got a decently hardcore, like thump, thump, thump straight across the chest for that. Okie dokie. Let's do something else. Let's make this into a trio. Like, split it into thirds like a steering wheel. You know? Like an old school steering wheel. There we go. Okay, I like that. Now, eraser time. Yeah, this is gonna look a little bit like a steering wheel. I like that, though. Visually, I think I like how that looks. I do think, however, this one needs to be up this way a bit more. Let's try that. Now, time to erase. Oh, no, that is exactly what I just drew. Oh, my bad there. Let's see. Yeah, that looks much... Yeah, that's much more where I was going for. That's good. Okay, now... Okay, eraser time. There we go. Okay, wonderful. Now we've got something split into thirds, which is great. For the most part, it's split into thirds. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Now that that is done, I do think I should add, like, some fun little circles right here. Yeah. See, and this one, because there's 6 that are larger, I think the little circles will be good. What's the equivalent of pulling hair for an automaton? Unscrewing bolts? I mean, it depends on if the automaton has hair. Because if they have hair, that's what it is. If they have hair, it's just still pulling hair. Oh my, that was too big. There we go. Let's see what I can do as far as this. Tool options. Basic, type, symmetry. Mirror, translate, snowflake. That sounds like 6. That's 8. That is unfortunate, because the snowflake should be 6. Translate? Mirror. Symmetry. No, I have no idea. It's okay. We'll try it just with the regular tools here. Nope, that's the wrong. And again, this doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. Oh my. I'm trying to remind myself it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. There we go. Okay. Okay. This is looking pretty good so far. That one does not. That definitely does not. Golly. Let's... Oh my. There we go. Maybe? Yeah, this will work. This is close enough. Again, this is going to be so small that I'm not remarkably worried about the specifics of it. Stop. At least I'm trying not to worry about the specifics of it. I keep... My pen keeps hitting things incorrectly. Golly. There we go. Okay. Awesome. I actually really like how that looks. So we're gonna go ahead and call this good for our line work. For the line work, I think. Actually, wait. No, stop. I want regular pencil. Or brush, thank you. No, I want regular brush, thank you. Okay. Awesome. Okay, I think... What are the thoughts on this? What are the thoughts on how this is looking so far? For once we hit 3 months. Because I'm kind of liking how this one is a little bit chunky. Yeah. What's the equivalent of pulling hair? Yeah, we already got that one. What? Anyone here ever tried Coca-Cola? I don't know if that is a pun or if it's trying not to get copyrighted or if it's something I don't understand, because that's totally possible. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, I'm glad it's like that. Oh, can't hear, by the way, I have ads. Ah, I see. Time to chug while Sneaky has ads. Okay, well, what we're gonna do now is I'm going to go ahead and create this next layer. Let's go ahead and do our silvers. There we go. Okay. We've done plenty of silver and metal colors in the last little while. No worries at all, though. Perfect, perfect. Now, I'm wondering if this is too light. I don't think so, but it is possible. Huh. No, because we can go ahead and have plenty of extra, shading and gradients on it, for sure. Oh, welcome back, welcome back. Now I've got some dude trying to be hot in a tight shirt. Oh, God. Yeah, no, that's rough when you're not a fan of looking at that. Some people enjoy it, some people don't, but, no, I'm glad you're back. It's good to have you back, my friend. Okay. Now, I'm wondering if this silver is too light, but again, we're going to be adding some darker gradient to it, so I think it'll end up looking fine. There we go. Yeah, that'll end up looking fine. Okay, now we're going to add our beautiful gradients, which this color is like a blue, because a lot of silvers are very blue and green toned. Back, what did I miss? Oh, no, we just, we're looking at some grays to see if we, like the shade of gray. And I'm thinking I do right now, only because we're going to make it look a little darker using this tool right here. We'll add a little bit of a good and proper gradient. Yeah, and I know you can't see too much of the gradient right now, but believe me, it'll get more dramatic, I promise. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see, you can see it just barely now. There we go. Okay, yeah, you can see it much better closer to chat. Goodness, OMG, the Animal Crossing New Leaf music. I know. Goodness, it's barely there, but it makes all the difference. Yeah, it's very subtle, especially if you're looking at it on against the white background. You can see it much closer to the top corner over by chat up here, where you can see the color gradient more dramatically here. Hi, mages! Hello! Hi! Bow, 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 bow! Yeah, the nostalgia. I know, the music nostalgia is great. No, it's definitely fun. But welcome in, mages. Good to see you. We're drawing my sub badges today. I hope you're doing well. We're doodling. We've got sub badge for our silvers. We've got a more simple, like, bronze, copper, brass type of sub badge for first subs, first and second month. Third month, there is an evolution, and we move into, like, a silver badge. So we're drawing that right now. But yeah, it's so good to see you, my friend. I hope you've been doing well. I saw your most recent repo video. It looked really fun, that you had a good time. It's gonna be so much fun when we do that one day. Wink, wink. Very nice and nice. Oh, thank you. Arigato. No, let's go ahead and do the fun highlighting stuff. There we go. Because, oh, let's actually switch to the proper tools. Gosh. What's your thoughts on a horny skeleton and a spooky hot necromancer woman? What? We were talking about a D&D character that I've been playing, and that's kind of his whole thing, is that he flirts with everyone, and he's actually a skeleton, but the gal he's actually really interested in is a kind of evil necromancer. So we were talking about them earlier. I think Sneaky has been obsessed with the idea. Goodness. To be fair, I made the character and I like it, so I can't really judge very much. Gosh. There we go. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, now the fun stuff, the actual dramatic highlights. Woo! Cozy music. I got really excited. Yeah, oh, I see. Yeah, trying to get her to raise his bones. Oh my god. Don't do that, Sneaky! You're embarrassing me. That's my friend. Goodness. It's like it feels like a younger sibling embarrassing their older sibling for a moment. Like, stop, you're embarrassing me. Don't tell mom. What? 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 I did this before. How did I get rid of it? How do I move this? I don't want this anymore. I don't want this anymore. I don't remember how to... Oh, okay, I fixed it. Goodness. We're all homies here, homie. That is true, that is true. I have to bounce. Oh, that's totally okay, Jesse. I have to wake up a bit earlier than normal for my flight tomorrow. I can't wait to see the outcome. Yeah, no, please fly safely, travel safely as much as you do. Right click again. Yeah, no, I got it eventually. We're good. Yeah, no, but please stay safe. Enjoy your flight as much as necessary and as much as is reasonable. You've got this. And I hope you go ahead and have a good time. I picked the right color. Wrong color. What? Wrong color. It's fine. Everything is okay. Nothing happened. What? No, oh god. The chaos ensues. It never ends, truly. No. There we go. Got it. Okay. Whew. Thank God we got it. Okay. No, but, I hope everyone, if they're traveling, is always traveling safely. There's always plenty of things that can happen, and, you know, traveling as safely as possible is super important. But yeah, I hope you have a good time catching your flight. You'll do great. I believe in you. I believe in you. Let's see. Honestly, this one doesn't need to be super shiny or reflective. Silvers usually aren't unless they are very, very polished, which mechanical irons and silvers are not exactly polished. More often than not, it's my understanding that they're not really polished at all. Yeah, that looks good to me. I could probably... Let's see. Because this one, color-wise, is very dramatic. This one is a little bit less dramatic. Which, I know it's not all about the drama, but, it's a little bit about the drama. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to pick a little bit of a darker color and just kind of do that. There we go. That's a little bit more appropriately dramatic for what I was hoping for. Now we just have to go a little bit backwards. Okay, that's totally fine. Okay, amazing. Now I can go ahead and adjust the reflections at the top with the actual pencil tool that I've been using. I think we can draw the color from right here. Yes, we can. What? What? Hey, go back. Go back. That's too dramatic. Here we go. I will take a little bit of the drama, you know? Just enough. Okay. Yeah, no, that looks good. Except a few small spots, which... Oh my. Let's go ahead and... no. Let's go ahead and... draw the colors back. No. No. Cool. No. Stop. There we go. Okay, my pencil had done something very strange for a moment. Yeah, no, this one looks good. This one looks good. Yeah, goodness. I believe you can fly. Yeah. I can't decide what to play right now. I don't know what will spark joy. Let's see. I know I've been having a morbid type of joy playing Slay the Princess, if you don't have that one. It's really good. It's a very fun horror visual novel. Have you played the Oblivion remaster yet? Oh, yeah, though that's a very pretty one. I haven't played like hardly any of it, but it's very pretty. So, if you like prettier games, it's good. Is good stuff. Ugh, there we go. Goodness, it's so good. Oh yeah? I've heard good things about it. And I mean it's Oblivion. So, I mean, that game is wonderful. Yeah, don't overdo it with the detail. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm trying not to overdo it with the detail. Yeah, it's normally going to be like a 10% zoom. Yeah, I'm aware of that one. So I'm not overdoing it too much with the detail. Hence why, because if this was a normal gear, I would have done much more. Like this one, I feel is very, very straightforward, very simple. This one is a little bit chunkier, but still simple enough that, like, from far away, looking at it, you can still tell, oh, gear, you know? It's good. Not yet. My husband has been playing it and says it's good. Oh, that's good. I'm glad he's been playing it and enjoying it. Yeah, my friend got me Schedule 1 for my birthday, and I've been debating starting that. It's not my type of game, so I can't really vouch for it. I have had a few friends who have already filtered like over 50 hours into it, and they got it like a week and a half ago. So, people have liked it. I've heard good things. It's just for me. It's not my cup of tea. So yeah, sheesh. Yeah, right. Yeah, 50. Yeah. No, it's a lot of hours for like a week and a half. It's a lot. I know they have like one game they've filtered. Like, oh no, this is a different friend, but we were talking about this mutual friend together at some point. Apparently, he has over like 1.5k hours in Crusader Kings. Yeah. We're a little concerned about how much he plays Crusader Kings. Goodness. I'm sure Flute might like it making potions, but in a modern day, yeah, she might enjoy it. She likes that style of game as well, from my understanding. There we go. We've got this all set up. We've got that set up. Yeah, no, both of those are good. However, I'm not going to go much more detailed. Let's save. There we go. Okay. Goodness gracious. I need to do a proper stretch for a moment. If you'll allow me a brief second. I need to, like, stand and stretch. Ugh. Gosh. Goodness. There we go. Ugh. Sometimes it's just a wonderful thing to stretch your hands just, like, above your head and, like, tilt your body. Sometimes stretching your sides like that is just the best possible stretch you can have. Ugh, that felt so good. Goodness gracious. Ugh. There we go. Ugh, good proper stretching. Fantastic. Ugh, thank you. Yeah, to be fair, Crusader Kings is a paradox strategy game. It's normal to rack up 1,000+ hours in those games. Yeah, I've heard. I haven't played that game myself, so I can't really say. But for me, I'm like, that's a heck of a lot of hours, golly. Let's see, because we've got 1, 2. Now moving on to our 6 month. What just happened with my glove? My drawing glove did something strange. Give me a moment. I like to not get my hand stuck on my tablet screen, so I wear like a fingerless glove when I draw. You know, as is typical for a lot of digital artists, they have a glove or a support or a brace of some kind. Goodness, I've gotten about 100 hours in Stellaris and only beat the tutorial. Ugh. That is too many hours. I like my short and sweet games. Both are good. Both are good, though. Long games that you can filter hundreds of hours into can be really relaxing if you like them. But sometimes it's hard to find the right game. Ah, there we go. Same, I've not worn mine yesterday and my hand stuck to my tablet. Oh, God. No, I was like, I set my hand down and was like, why is this not moving? What's wrong? Okay, now we can move forward. Hello. There we go. Much better. Now, with this one, I'm thinking we have maybe another set of thirds. Because we've got 6, 8. And I'm wondering if we should do 3 or if we should do 4. I'm not sure. Oh, however, the Stellaris tutorial is 10 minutes long, but the difficulty curve really flattens now. All I gotta do is just learn how ship combat works. Ooh. I mean the details of it so I can punch up in fights. Oh, I see. Do we do 4 or do we do 6 again? I'm thinking 6 will look really good. Let's see. Let's check something. Because music volume was remarkably low for a moment. Well. Yeah, because 6 will look better, especially if I am wanting to go ahead and do a smaller gear in the corner. I feel like I should, trace this, but I can't. Okay, no worries. Let's do something here. VOD. There we go. Oh my, that is far too. There we go. Okay, because I was looking at that angle and was like, that is far too far from the side. That is not a good angle to be at. And we can go ahead and curve the actual teeth of this gear as well. Because that would be awesome. I don't know if I like how close that one was. Let's see. That is far too big, but it's okay. We can fix that. Okay. Awesome. Now I'm gonna kind of clean that up just a bit. So that way this looks a bit neater. A bit more neat. Oh, consume, drink. Yes, drink oil. You know I don't drink oil. How dare you? How dare you? I will, however, consume some... I will, however, consume some grapefruit soda. I'm just kidding. It's empty. Well, that sucks. Give me a second. Loosen up the gears. We can go ahead and do that. We can go ahead and do some good proper stretching. We could go ahead and actually, use oils for that. I'm gonna go ahead and take like 2 minutes to run and grab more water because I need actual proper water. So we'll be right back in like 2 minutes, yeah? Yeah? And then we'll jump back into everything. So I'll see you guys in about like 2-ish minutes or so? 2-ish minutes or so? Grape soda is horrible for the boiler. Well, it's grapefruit flavored, so it's a little better. But I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Okay, we're back. Ugh, I got water. Thank goodness. I desperately needed it. So now we've got a water bottle. It's just chock full of the delicious liquid. Let's see. There we go. We've had some water now. So thank you for that. Let's see. This is actually from Breath of the Wild. This is the night version of Rito Village. So that's what this music is. That's probably why it sounds familiar. Okay. Back onto the project. Sometimes a good stretch, good standing, good just moving around, even to grab water when I forget to, is super important, and it's very helpful in kind of refreshing the way you're thinking about things and how you're able to do things. I am all for that type of thing. Okay, wonderful. Why does that one look so strange? We'll go with it. Ah, goodness, Tony. Welcome in, Testimony, Tony. Thank you very much for joining the Bochord officially. It's good to see you in again. I've seen you like once or twice, so it's very wonderful to see you again, my friend. So thank you very much and welcome officially to the Bochord. If you're not already in the Discord, feel free to hop in and join. All of my links are down below in my About section on my page. So if you ever want to join, it's there and I'd be more than glad to have you. Just, we're all kind of chaos gremlins in there. Despite being super relaxed over here, a bit of extra chaos is always good. It's always refreshing, at the very least. Let's see. Oh, oh my, that gear is just too large. It's just much too large, much too large. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, there we go. We've got the Discord officially there too. So we've got that as well, 100%. Let's see. There we go. Okay, that looks a little bit neater. I like that a lot more. Okay. And we'll go ahead and get these cleaned up a bit. Okay. We're just about done there, here. Well, there, here, there. There, here, there, anywhere. And any fear. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Awesome. Okay, so we've got this set up for right now. This one I do want to have it look a little bit more dainty compared to our silver friend right here. I want it to look perhaps a little bit more dainty compared to our copper and brass friend. And then we can go ahead and have a smaller little guy right down here, you know? I think that would be excellent. Okay, so now that we're doing that, let's go ahead and clean up our gear teeth. Goodness gracious. A high-speed precision gear? Ooh. Yoshi's Island. Yes, it is. We've got some good fun Nintendo music that's kind of calm today, which I desperately needed. Especially considering it's been so crazy stressful. Oh, goodness. I am very, very glad that things have been working out so far. It's a little terrifying. I did a thing again. Oh my. It's okay. It's fine. No, but things have been going really well for me recently, which is almost a little scary because I'm worried that something terrible is going to happen. That the universal karma is going to balance itself out in the most horrific way. But I think I'm just enjoying the laid back energy. I'm just enjoying, enjoying things going well, which is very new for me to enjoy. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we're going to make this a little bit more dainty for sure, Did you know that you can rotate the canvas? Probably. Let's see. Does this? No. Does this do it? No. No. Wait. No, not that. What about this? No, that just scrolls in and out. What about this? No, that changes my brush size. Does this rotate the canvas? No. What about this? This is normal. I know it's an option. I don't really... I mean, I assume it's something like like this, where oh golly. I don't want to do that, though. I don't want to do that. 0.00. Got it. Okay. No, oh, what has it done? Ah! There. 100. I can. What about 180? Yeah, I can. That's lovely. I haven't really thought about using those tools before. Mostly just because I am a fool. Oh my, I did a thing. I forgot I selected a tool. That was my bad. No, I am still learning how to use larger scale programs. Because I'm used to programs more similar to, like I'm used to programs similar to, like, Fire Alpaca, which are very simple programs. They're very beginner-friendly. And Krita so far has been pretty beginner-friendly, but I don't really know what I'm looking for and what to look for, and all of that stuff. Yeah. Oh, goodness. I took care of the bad karma with Nova Bald. I got you. Oh, God, you did. You did. Baldova haunts me. Baldova haunts me, too. Don't worry. It's one of the Control, Alt, Shift, and Space combos. I see. No, I can't remember off the top of my head. No, that's okay. Blender easier. It's R for rotate. Yeah, no, because what I like to do is, if possible, in Fire Alpaca with the tablet I'm on, it's got, like, keypad buttons on the tablet that are shortcuts. So this one, even though it's scrolling in, compared to zooming in, it'll scroll in, which is convenient. This one adjusts my brush size, if I'm using the, like, turning knob that I can go ahead and use to just kind of adjust and zoom in as I need to. This one that I have the setting on is supposed to rotate. It, however, does nothing. So I've just kind of grown accustomed to not rotating. Goodness. Okie dokie. Oh my. What? There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and get all of these lovely teeth sorted. I quite like them. I think they're very nice looking. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah. It's also the right click menu, but that combo is easier. Yeah. No, I am usually when I use my drawing tablet, I'm further away from my mouse and keyboard. For example, like my desk is like L-shaped. And because it's L-shaped, I have my drawing tablet on one of the sides, and I have my everything else, like my mouse and keyboard and my monitors for the most part, on the other portion of the desk. So I don't have access to my mouse and my keyboard very easily. But at the very least, it is a quick fix that I'll go ahead and figure out how to go ahead and get this to work best with my drawing tablet. So hopefully, rotating will be a much more simple process in the future. I would love that, 100%. There we go. I have a feeling you're going to have your keyboard nearby from now. Maybe. Maybe I will. Who knows? There we go. Okie dokie. Okay. Oh, yes! Animal Crossing! I love this song. ba, 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 ba. It is so cozy. Like you can almost hear the rain ambience. Can almost hear the rain on the ground. Oh my, wrong button. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Okay. I just did a thing. That was not the thing I did, but it was a thing. Okay. Oh my. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okie dokie. We're just about done with this first bit. Let's just make that a 0. Excellent. Now, it's not perfectly, like, centered and symmetrical, which is okay. Because it'll be really tiny. Goodness, almost rain is the background static of my mind. I'm always hearing it. Mine is just screaming. Oh my gosh. Goodness, you ever turn on one of those old-timey CRTs and hear that high-pitched screaming coming out of it? That's my head. Oh god, that sounds exhausting. No, seriously. No, we would have that with the old televisions that they would wheel into classrooms before teachers had access to YouTube regularly, you know? So they would wheel those into classrooms and we would watch things like Bill Nye the Science Guy. That was how schooling went for me. Oh, goodness. That was wild. That was wild. And all of the children would just scream and be like, ah, there's a loud screeching. And the adults would be like, no, there's not. What are you talking about? And that's actually a science thing. Children can hear higher pitched sounds, like from dog whistles and stuff. Adults can't. And as you get older, the higher frequencies there are that you can normally hear, older people stop hearing those high frequencies as they get older. So there's that's, I don't know, just an interesting science fact. I don't know why that went off. There's my Portal reference for the day. You're welcome. And they got the truck webbing on there so the TV doesn't fall over. Yes, exactly. I had a few teachers that still had the old TV on stand, but luckily I was towards the end of that and got to watch History of the Entire World, I guess, in high school. Dude, that's great. That's a great way to deal with high school and to learn, is when teachers understand, oh, this is funny. My students will pay attention because it's funny. And they will learn and ingest the information. That is truly the evolution of education, is comedy. Because kids pay attention if stuff is funny. 100%. Oh, gosh. I zoned out really hard. What are we talking about? I have tinnitus, so I can't hear shit half the time. The sun is a deadly laser. No, we were talking about how they used to roll, like, those old-timey TVs that, like, you'd turn on and, like, static would scream at you, and it would just ring in your ears as they turned it on. And how teachers used to just kind of show that to kids, and now they have access to YouTube and resources like that. So some people are learning about science and history in like video format on YouTube from things like History of the Entire World, I guess. You know? Compared to Bill Nye the Science Guy, like 3 times a year, every year for all of junior high school, you know? There we go. Water had to be chugged. Oh, goodness, dude. I had those until I got into high school. Yeah, no, I had those partially through high school myself. But that's because I was in a weird area where once I hit like my junior year of high school, they didn't really do that anymore. However, every other year they were like, oh yeah, here's this. And if a teacher had a smart board, goodness, the teachers had to pay for it themselves and they were probably loaded. You know, it was that type of thing. It just was. Okay. I'm liking this shape so far. It's kind of wacky. It's a little wacky, but I'll take it. Let us now... Oh, let's see. My favorite line is new arrivals in India. Maybe it was those horse people I was talking about, or their cousins or something, and they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff. Yes, it's good, it's good. Watching the teacher calibrate the smart board for the 7th time. Exactly. Yes. No, but most teachers, I know this because my mother, when I was growing up, she was a teacher. She still teaches now, but, like, I grew up in schools. Not because I was a student, but because my mom was the teacher, and I had to be there all the time. But, like, teachers, if they had to get a smartboard or wanted a smartboard, they would have to pay for them themselves. Like, they would have to buy their own smartboard, which was absolutely ridiculous to me. Like, come on, you're expecting these people to teach your children, and you're not going to buy them their supplies. I think that's rather ridiculous. And teachers are already not compensated very well here in the States, so it's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah. The smartboard was ass. Yeah, it really was. Yeah, no, just because teachers don't make a lot, and a lot of school districts don't pay enough and don't get enough money from government funds to actually fund their education. And a lot of the time, it comes from different, like, school fees that you have to pay just to get into the school. Yeah, the government pays them piss and expects them to pay for their own fancy shit. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Which I'd love to go into education. Ideally, I'd love to do that. It's just complicated, you know? Especially because so many teachers just are treated like garbage. It's really unfortunate. Come on. Can I get the circle right? No. No, wait, I forgot what I was doing with this circle. Oh, more Animal Crossing. Let's go. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, current government actively trying to get rid of all education. Yeah, they're trying to, get rid of the Department of Education right now. It's scary. I am afraid as someone who wants to go into teaching, because that is oftentimes the only way schools will be able to go ahead and get funding is from public departments, because people in those areas just can't afford it. And that means if all schools are entirely privatized, that, you know, people will not be educated. And with people not being educated, they won't be able to make informed decisions. And that's scary. People without information are more subject to propaganda. It's scary. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot more Walter Whites. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of problems if that happens. But I don't want to get on a tangent about it, because this is one of those things that, as someone going to school for education eventually, like, I'm going to be finishing my schooling for that. That's scary to know that, like, one of those things that you're taught is gonna be something that's never gonna need to disappear might be disappearing, and it won't even be because we're being replaced by robots. Goodness, yeah. Government funding for education is stupid, and in with what they will pay schools more if they push political agenda, like lottery actually pays into that funding if they don't teach kids the probability math. Yeah. No, there's there's a lot of bad possibilities. Yeah. Walter White of teaching about to open my own school for free for real. Yeah. No, that won't go well. Because you can open a school for free, but then who's going to pay the teachers? Because private schools are different like that. If they are private and don't get government funding, then they get fundings from payments. So it's a bit of a mess, and I'm not a fan of it. And I do think teachers need to be paid more because, frankly, they deal with idiot kids all day, every day. So parents don't have to. Yeah, and then they get compensated very poorly for it over here in the States. And depending on what district you work for and where and what parts of the country, your compensation could be higher. It could also be a lot lower. It really depends on a lot. There we go. Now that we've got a good base shape, base, like, ship wheel right here type looking shape. That's a solid shape for a very simple gold badge. Okay, wonderful. Because I feel like this one should be the 6 months. And then we should go ahead and do something a little bit different for 9 months. And then something for a year. Yeah, that looks good. And then we can do this. Oh my. Okay, that is much better. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think I'm liking how that looks. Goodness, yeah, literally 1984. Uh-huh, yeah, no. It kind of is. And I thought Australia had some crap going on with its economy. Then I hear what's going on over there. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll stop Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess, everybody. Woo! We're all afraid. And the people who aren't afraid aren't paying attention. So it's oh my. But hey, at least we've got, you know, friends all over the place to keep everybody in check about what's going on. It's definitely good. I'm grateful for the internet for that reason. Gives us a lot of insight onto what's happening outside of your own little bubble. And you can learn so much, which, again, I'm you guys know me. You know me. I'm all about learning. There's so much to learn and such a cool world out there with wonderful things to pay attention to. So I'm all for it. There we go. Now... Nice. Let's go ahead and do another layer just for this other gear. I'd like it to go like right here. Yeah, there we go. We can do this. Nope, that's too... Oh my, hello. No, here. No, here. No, middle ground. Okay, much better, and I think this is the exact same spot it was just in. Goodness. Oh my. Let's see, because that... Give me a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and read off what Snicky wrote because goodness, that's a lengthy boy. I'd like to see an education system stripped and a new form of in its place. I would love to see a new education system as well, because right now the modern standardized education system in the United States is varied, not nationally. So dependent on the district and the state, you can go ahead and fail in one state, but be really great in another, so everyone can still receive funding. It's a mess. Yeah, free of propaganda and subconscious manipulation. Wild part is that it won't ever happen because society isn't perfect. There are too many minds that clash on opinions and some that are closed off to opinions, which is a good and a bad thing. Bad because progress and innovation is slow, but good because it brings new perspectives into the world. And for good or worse, that's what people need. Exactly, I'd agree. Yeah. Today, we're going to learn how to do stocks so we can invest. My brain. No, I want chicken nugget. That's a mood. That's a mood. That's a mood. I'm lucky because I got the learning flavor and I'm a quick learner. And I want to read every single book Nova's got. I have so many books. I have a library that's centuries old. I have so many books. I call it the Bochord for a reason. It means book hoard. I may be hoarding books. It'll say, try putting the circle on another layer and using shift to keep it as a perfect circle. Shift? What? What? I didn't know it did that. Okay. Cool. I should probably remember how keyboards work. God. Yeah, well, I want immortality for a reason. I want to read everything, Lamau. Yeah, no, I have friends who genuinely are like, I need to be immortal so that way I can keep learning because there's so much knowledge in the world. And I'm like, yep, that's not feasible, but I believe that for you too. Yeah, remember that keyboard thing I said earlier? Yes. Yes, I remember. Yes. Yes, I remember. I do. It's fine. I remember the keyboard thing. It's whatever. I remember. I remember. Let's go ahead and make this into thirds. Make it into thirds. Or should I make it into quarters? Quarters would be great. I don't know about quarters. Matrix style learning would go hard. Yeah, right? No, I agree with that whole 2077 cybernetics. So you can just learn super, super quick. I 100% agree. Yeah, if your tablet has hotkeys, you can use that too. Yeah, I need to set that up. The hotkeys work half the time, and sometimes the other half they don't work, or like they'll like partially work, and then eventually you get to a spot where they just don't. Let's see. 1 second. Uno momento, por favor. There we go. That'll help me understand what I'm drawing better. That was the wrong layer. My bad. Nope. There we go. Now we can go into this layer and go ahead and update the teeths. Oh goodness, I'm doing the thing I do when I'm super focused. Gosh. Yeah, doesn't even have to be a Matrix style, just having a book show up on your autism HUD so you get something to do will do plenty. Yeah, right. I feel that. Okay, let's move this over just a bit. Because I feel like if these two gears interacted, the smaller one would need to have the larger gaps between the teeth. Like 100%, I feel like that would be the case. Because, I mean, looking at the size for them, this lines up very nicely. Okay. Okay. We've got some comfy, quiet music. Goodness. I'm so excited for augmented reality for this reason. I will, in fact, replace my eyes with cybernetics as soon as possible. Goodness. No, I would love to have better vision. I would love to be able to, like, visually imagine things a lot more thoroughly, because I actually really struggle with that type of visualization. Despite, like, drawing and liking artsy things and doing character design, it takes me a long time to design things most of the time, because I have a very hard time visualizing things. So if someone says, for example, picture an apple, I get like very general, very impressionist concepts about what that apple looks like, even though, like, I know what an apple looks like, but trying to visually picture it in a very literal sense, I struggle with. Which is one of the reasons art takes me so long and designing takes me forever. It just takes an eternity. Oh goodness, your free trial of Kiroshi Optics has expired. Please input your credit card number for continued usage. I got the history flavor of autism. I love all history. I think that people who try to shun ideas or erase the history of it are idiotic. I agree. Oh my. Sorry, my chat just updated where everyone is chatting, obviously. Let's see. History is there to... Oh, it moved again. Ding, 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 ding. Let's see. Yeah, history is there to learn from, and if you don't understand history, you are doomed to repeat it. One of my favorite quotes of all time is actually from a person most people nowadays wouldn't consider learning from, or about, mostly due to what they were associated with. Yeah, that's interesting. That's definitely cool. Some of my favorite stuff to learn about is like World War I. That's my history section of interest outside of anthropology. Get me started on Templars and Freemasons. Zen, we know you're related to the Templars. Goodness. The quote, "A nation which does not remember what it was yesterday does not know where it is today," speaks volumes on how history is important. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I get told to picture an apple, and I picture a spinning wampus fruit from Crash Bandicoot. Oh, you got aphantasia. I don't know what aphantasia is off the top of my head. Like, I have heard it. I have heard that word, but I do not know off the top of my head exactly what it is. Is that where you're able to, like, hear something and you, like, picture shapes, or you picture something like that? I know one of my family members, they are able to picture certain shapes and colors, when they eat food, if that's what it is, or something like it. Like coffee. I think I've explained this, but allow me to explain a little further. Coffee looks like a long rectangle and a little tiny circle right here. This is coffee. This is what coffee looks like to my family member. Which is weird. Okay, no, it's the absence of fantasy. You can't imagine something. I don't think so. Because, like, I imagine stuff all the time, and I definitely do get lost in daydreams very often. More specifically, you can't see images in your head. It is very... that's the Patreon symbol. I know. It's unfortunate. That's what coffee tastes like. Coffee tastes like Patreon. More specifically, though, you can't see images in your head. I've never really thought about it, but maybe? I mean, I can see very generalized images, but I can't ever see, like, anything specific. Or, like, I guess maybe I have some form of it, because I also struggle recognizing faces in my memory. Like, if I'm looking at a face, I will recognize it and who they are, and I'm like, ah, yes. But if I'm trying to recall it from memory, what they look like, I have a very, very hard time doing it. Even my family members who I've grown up with, like, my entire life, I struggle with that one a little bit too. Let's Should I keep that one open? No, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I like that. Now, we move onward. So, what we're going to do next is I am going to start crying. It's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke. If you can picture an apple, you don't have aphantasia. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of picture it. I picture it more in, like, colors. Like, colors in general, it's kind of this shape. I picture the rotating apple with lighting, shading, and a few drops of it, and I get, like, very generalized. Like, if you're drawing a very small picture with a paintbrush. I get that. Then you just need to exercise your ability to picture things. You don't have aphantasia. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. I've heard that there's levels to aphantasia. Some people with a low level can picture things, but they can be really fuzzy. Sounds similar to what Nova was describing. Yeah, it's kind of like that. And then when the Freebird solo slowly fades in before it fades into the Macarena, all the while the apple transforms into a skull, then to bad to... Oh my god! Then bad to the bone riff plays. Oh my god. Oh, it's from Robert E. Lee. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, he was associated with something very, very rough in American history especially, but that doesn't mean he wasn't a clever man. What about the inner voice? You got the schizo voice in your head? Twitch asked me if I really wanted to send the message to them. No, yeah, no, that I've heard that word specifically referring to people with different types of like schizophrenia. It can be kind of slur-ish. So just careful on that one. No, I don't have that type of thing. I have some things that are a little personal that I'd rather not share immediately right now. But I do not have like a full schizophrenia type of thing. I don't have schizophrenia, so I don't have that. No, some people do, and no worries. I've got the inner monologue. The fact that some people don't explains a lot to about some people. Yes, it does. I don't exactly have an inner monologue per se. Because of how my own like anxiety works, I'm constantly rehashing like a conversation or a phrase I'm going to say very oftentimes. And of course it comes out all just disastrous out of my mouth. But as I plan to say things in my head, especially if I'm very focused on it, I will be able to run through 3 or 4 different trains of thought or different outcomes of conversation at the same time. So it's a lot of overwhelming conversation, more so than it would be with like 1 or 2 different like trains of thought in a moment. I have an overwhelming amount that makes it hard to do anything if I am not medicated. But that's more on how the anxiety I have works than anything else. Goodness. Yeah. I can picture objects, however, I can't remember faces or voices, which sucks because, like, my mother has been dead for years, but I spent 18 years with her around and can't imagine her face or voice. That's really hard. I'm very sorry. No, I can do voices. I can't do faces, but voices, 100%. Like, I can remember people's voices for years, or I will hear a voice actor in a television show, or a voice actor in a video game, and I'm like, it's this person. I know this person. And everyone's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, yes, it is. Check. And then I'm usually right. If I know the actor, then I'm usually right. Goodness, I didn't mean anything bad. I assumed so, yeah. I have the inner voice constantly, yeah. Cuts you off without indicator. Nice inner monologue, dumbass. Reminds me I've got to take my meds again. Medication is super important, yes. Medication and hydration and food and all of that wonderful stuff is very important. I would agree. As we sit here, coloring a little tiny Well, it will be very tiny. Golden gear. There we go. I do like this color of gold, though. I think it's very nice. Okay, there we go. We've got gold set up. Yeah, I assumed as far as things, though, being said maliciously, that was not the case. We've got wonderful people here that don't do that. But yeah. God, it's dreadfully hot in my room. Why? Ah! Okay, let's see. Because I would like to go ahead and start doing some fun shading stuff. There we go. Give it a little bit of a weathered look with that color. A little bit more of a darker gold. Kind of entering like a brown-ish territory. Oh my. There we go. Okay. That works great. Oh, more Animal Crossing! I love Animal Crossing. Yeah. Yeah. The context sapped it of any harm. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. I can be with someone and be right there with them, but I can't imagine their face or voice. I remember a voice and faces, but when I think of them, I can't picture them. It's weird how I can remember how they look and sound, but when I close my eyes, I can't picture their face or voice. I can't do that with faces either. So I'm glad that we both have found some good middle ground where there's like an understanding. You know? It's good to go ahead and find people that understand what you're going through. Because sometimes little things like that, some people will say, oh, that's not a big deal, but it can be a big deal. It can be really hard sometimes, especially when it comes to, like, people who should be really important to you. Sometimes, if you can't remember them, some people say it's not important. Like, oh, if you can't remember that, then it must not be important. No, it's important. It's just hard to remember sometimes. And that's not your fault, ever. Let's try a good middle ground color here. I see now that I missed some spots. Let's fix that. Oh my! That is the wrong color. That is very much the wrong color. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, now, is there any other spots I missed? Yes. That one is gonna be behind the other gear anyways, and these are gonna be tiny enough that any other small spots I missed, I'm not concerned about. Yeah. Yeah, you sounded like a parrot? Oh, God. Did I sound like a parrot? Oh, no. I'm just hoping and praying that a clip got made of it so I can double check how I sounded. Got the memories. I can picture the places and figures, but faces and voices are strange to me. I can relate. I understand. Okay, so we've got a good looking golden background. Now, it is time to duel. What color do we make this? Because I'm thinking we go for more of a copper again. Just because I just think it's neat. I forgot to clip. No! Oh, it's okay. I'll go and find it. No, because we can do that. Because right now we're at the 2 hours and 19 minutes mark. So, okay. Let me actually write that down somewhere. Where's my paper? I know I have paper here somewhere. I'm an art nerd. Of course I've got paper. Give me a second now to find a pen. Where's my pens? Ah! It's fine. Okay, I got it. We're good. Okay. The chemist in me is screaming at the dissimilar metals. You want corrosion? Because that's how you get corrosion. Yeah, most likely, yes. I would not be surprised. However, rule of cool. Art is the rule of cool. I think art is rule of cool for a lot of the time. Because this might not even be, like, gold. But it looks shiny. Maybe both of these are iron, and they're just under weird lights. That is a possibility, too. Let's see. No. Okay. Now. There we go. Here's the shading brush I've been using for shading. Okay. No, again, darker. And darker one more time. Let's make it kind of reddish. Yeah, that works. I like how that looks. Yeah, goodness, DKC music. Yes, 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 yes. It's good, it's good. Understandable. Have a nice day. Golly. Okay, now what I'm going to do is add highlights. And then we'll be golden, or copper, or brass, or silver, but we'll be good. We'll be good to move on, at least. And then we could go ahead and work on something else. We could work on a founder's badge. I propose the topic of a fun fact about the Illuminati. Enlighten me. What fun fact does the Illuminati have? And how would you know about it? That is my real question. Because I'm sure there are plenty of fun facts about the Illuminati, but how did you get them? Triangle, eyeball, yeah. I know, I made that joke on purpose. Haha, enlighten me. Yes, I'm aware, I made the joke on purpose again. Okay. This one is really hard to get a good lighting color for. I don't want to get too close to white, but I think I'm gonna have to. Let's see. They were really popular for a bit, right? Everyone was talking about how they're secret and trying to take over the world. Well, they were real. However... Okay. Okay, okay. I'm intrigued. Okie dokie. Okay. Okay, the Freemasons are a group that try to gather knowledge, but they don't interfere with world politics as much as possible. There was one Freemason who wanted to use the knowledge for good. Ooh! That sounds like the start of a terrible tragedy. Or is this gonna be one of those terrible things about how you're related to a bunch of really cool historical figures and stuff like that, because this sounds like a setup for that almost. At least his opinions on what good was, and he got some other people together, created the branch called the Illuminati to make the entire world better by controlling all of it. Oh, okay, I see how this is related now. And if you are related to this, and, I don't know if you're allowed to tell us or not, but you should. That would be really cool. Okay. I think that's another one done. Hello, voice? Hello? Okay. No. Then the Freemasons forcefully disbanded the Illuminati because it was not gonna go great. No, I'm not related to any of them as far as I know. Oh, goodness. No, that would be crazy if you were. Crazy. Crazy. Absolutely bananas. What did I just do? No. Beep. No. There we go. Okay. Now we can lighten this up a bit. Add a little bit more here. And a little bit more there. Wonderful. Okay. Perfect. Sometimes I want to be an archaeologist, but then I remember I wasn't born during World War I, so I can't discover cool things and fight. Oh my goodness, and fight the Thule Society? Yeah. Goodness, no. No. World War I type of stuff is really neat. I think it's very, very interesting. What on earth? Oh, it's a cable. Okay. I was wondering what I was, like, poking with my toe, and it was just a cable. But I don't really have toes, so poking with my foot stub. There we go. We got one. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3. Nice. I feel like this needs to be brighter. Actually, I think it was this color that I picked. Let's try making this a little bit brighter. Ah! What happened? I know what happened. That works. No, it doesn't. I don't like that anymore. Okay. There we go. Much better. Also, banger badges. I know, right? Goodness, the Angels of Mons is interesting. 100%, yeah. No, World War I is super interesting. I've been to that National Museum a few times. So yeah, I'm hoping they keep national museums around long enough for me to go again. Oh god, I just realized I need to fix the highlights again. It's okay. Let's pick the appropriate color. Yes, I would like this color, thank you. Mm-hmm. Do. Now these are gonna look these just look so nice already. I love them. They're just really fun. And they're not, like, overly complicated. They're pretty simple and straightforward. What happened to the line work? What happened here? Oh, okay, there was something going on with one of the layers. I pressed a button on accident, and it did something very unfortunate. It did this, which I think just limits the colors in that layer to what is on the layer below it. But yeah, we got all of these done today, which is amazing. Let's actually move the... Oh, nope, we shouldn't do that. let's go ahead and save this. And then I will export these later. Amazing. Now, what I would love to do is I would love to go ahead and make founder badges as well. Because I'm thinking something really cute there, if I'm able to do that, is a cute little fabric bookmark. Like, I just think that would be really charming. Yeah. A ton of innovation in mechanical and firearm technology happened during World War I. Oh, yes, it did. As well as advancements in tactics due to World War I being one of the first main European conflicts where asymmetrical warfare was common. Yes. It all was. There was so much that changed with the way wars were fought because of World War I. I would even say the modern computer is partially attributed to World War I in its existence, because the modern computer is related to World War II, specifically Alan Turing and him trying to break the Nazi code Enigma. So him doing that as a wonderful mathematician and advancing robotics and mathematics so far only happened because of the invention of the machine gun in World War I. Yeah, me too, Sneaky. Then World War II happened and it changed it again. Yeah, no, it's the world wars, as tragic as they were, changed the world. In a lot of ways for the worse, and a lot of ways for the better. There's a lot of tragedy surrounding them, which is unavoidable in a war. That makes sense, but they're brilliant. There were wonderfully brilliant minds that took charge during all of those times. We're just making sure all of these are saved. But we've got badges here, yeah. Crazy to me how many firearms we use today are literally just trapped in a time from pre-World War I and during. Yeah, no, it's true for sure. Let's go ahead and actually open something. That is the wrong thing. What about this? I did something. What did I do? I did something. Well, this is my channel points. You can see it's small. It's pixel small, but when I drew it, it was on a much larger canvas and I shrunk it down. I think I am good to close the 56 pixel spare gear. Let's change all of this. Open, I think this one. There we go. Here's our square. Let's go ahead and try the magical. What? I'm learning how the shift key works. Give me a second. Holy moly. Holy moly. Nice. I am going to do something. Don't hate me for it. Gone. No more circles. No more circles ever. Yeah. I carry an M190 911? 911? Probably 911, but that's also bad. M1911 for defense every day, and that thing was created at the start of World War I, yeah. Do you mind if I eat my bookmark? You can do whatever you want with your bookmark, Zen. It's yours. You can eat the bookmark. I beat you for eating a curtain? I did not beat you that much. I did not beat you that much. No circles, this is Minecraft now. 1911. Okay, I understand. I was like, 1911, that's a lot of numbers. That's a lot of numbers, and I've done a lot of hard thinking work today, boys. Let's not work in pixel sizes in the 500s, though. That would be That would be great. I'd like to not do that. Oh my, why is it still in the 400s? Let's work with a 41. And we'll do black line art because it looks good. 2 World Wars. Why are we saying 2 World Wars? I'm confused. Is this a boat goes binted moment that I'm not a part of? I know, I was just thinking of that, yeah. Oh, I did something again. 41, there we go. There we go. Okay, excellent. Okay, now we can go ahead and do our fancy bookmarks. Now, this is very, very generalized in shape. I don't know if I like that shape. At least that sharper angle. Because I usually love drawing in sharp angles, but I feel like this one needs to be round. Maybe. Maybe it doesn't need to be round. Huh. Or maybe I don't need to have it look like it's leaning off the side of a book. Maybe it actually does just need to lean off the side of a book. No, that'll look silly if it's so thick. It'll look rather silly one way or the other, I think. Let's see. Because this is kind of the general fabric bookmark style that I'd like. You know how in older books you have the fabric bookmark that is built into the binding? I'd love for it to look like that. It just is not striking me what I should do with the top part of it. Yeah, the 1911 pistol was our main sidearm from World War I, all the way to the Vietnam War, and to an extent saw use in modern conflict in the 1911 music made for our Marine Special Forces until 2017, when they adopted the Glock. Wow. 45 keeps him down, Sonny. You only need 1 bullet. Goodness. Imagine being such a legendary gunsmith. You make a gun that gets used for 100 years. Yeah, that's... Goodness, that's insane. That's, like, really cool, but... Oh, golly, that's... Oh, that's wild. Let's see... I figured out how to move stuff! Oh my god! Wait, sorry. Sorry. I figured out how to move stuff. Oh my god. This is amazing. I'm not even using the shift key. Ugh. This is stupendous. I am so happy about this. Let's go. Okay, now. Nova got distracted. It's fine. It was, for good reason. It was for really good reason that we got distracted. Let's see, the AR, because I know of another, and it's the AK. Oh, goodness. And we've entered gun territory once again. Welcome back, gentlemen. Okay. Because right now I'm just cleaning up the lines. I'd like to perhaps do like a cool border here. And then we could do like some... Oh, I have a cool idea. Bear with me a moment. Let's see. I want this to be relatively centered. There we go. Okay, I will take that. Now, I'd like to erase whatever the heck is over here. Whatever the heck is over there. Hear me out. Yeah, I don't know nothing about guns. I don't know anything about guns either. Okay, oh. Okay. Let's... Hear me out. Hear me out. Thoughts. Because we can add little Nova dragon horns. I think it's kind of cute. There we go. Ah, that's an eraser! No! It's fine. There we go. Okay. Got more Animal Crossing music, and this time it does have the rain ambience. So I'm all for that. And this adds a little bit to the size of the badge as well. And it adds a little bit of dragon. A little bit of dragon horns to it. I like that. There we go. Wonderful. Amazing. I also have gun autism. Gun history autism. I'll take both. One of each, please. Thank you. And I have general learning stuff. Love when my bookmarks be steaming. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious gravy. Let's see. How do I copy this? And then... Let's see. Maybe it's something like this? And then I can... see... and try the keyboard thing Kit keeps talking about. Okay, now that is the wrong tool. This one. I'd like to flip it. Flip it. And no. And move it. No. Just this one. Oh my god, it worked. I'm understanding how art works now. Thank God. Okay. Oh my god, that saved me so much time. Let's go. And I don't need to have that selected anymore. And now what I can do is I can merge this layer down. Merge with layer below. Hello. Merge with layer below. Thank you. Now we have one layer with a cute little badge. Cute little badge guy. And we can... Oh my. Can add some of the seams that I've got on my horns here. No, that's too much. I will, however, do that. And then we can go ahead and do something kind of fun with the colors. Maybe we go ahead and make this shorter. I don't know if we make that one shorter. Right-click, mirror vertical. Oh. Okay, I see. Mouse is still important. Okay. Because I feel like that's too short. Oh my. But I do feel like this other... everything else is too tall. There we go. Let's try this. And we can have like a cute little like seam looking thing. Not quite a seam, but like when your sleeves billow, how they go ahead and fold in on each themselves. A little bit like that for the bookmark. So it's a little bit of a fun swirl that's not super detailed, but it adds just a little bit of dynamic shape. Yeah, that looks cute. I like how that looks. I really like that. That's great. Yeah. I like that. Like, that's really charming. Go check the art. Oh god, what did you do? Did you make me bald again? Please no. Please no. Please tell me you didn't make me bald again. Oh, that is really pretty. I'll take it. I'll accept it. This is acceptable. That is a very pretty image. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, goodness. No. I love the bookmark. Isn't it cute? Like, it looks good. The bookmark would go crazy as a logo for many things. I know, it's cute. I like it. And if I had gone for a little bit of a different vibe, which I've talked about how I was originally going to be like a steampunk wizard when I was first going through character design processes, before I was like, I have dragon autism, there's no way I can't do dragon. But yeah, I had morning glories growing out of like everything, and my Bochord is like constantly overgrown and that type of thing, but I actually really like how this looks. And it's not like crazy too detailed, but it's like just enough that it's kind of noticeable what it might be. Especially if I did something... Oh, that's an eraser, my bad. If I did something here, where I made these look like wings, but that I don't have space for it. No, that's too much. But at least I can go ahead and do like the parchment color that's on my wing right now. And then my other wing that you can't really see very well right now. It actually has a repaired patch of green. So we've got some green, we've got some parchment. We could go ahead and do the copper color. So we can go ahead and go back to like that copper color we were working with earlier. Like just do this here. There we go. Now, what color to make the bookmark? Do we make it green or do we make it blue? Because my hair is green, but my shirt is blue. So I'm not quite sure. No, insert green screen onto your wing. Are you sure about it's a dark green? I'm never gonna have a green wing anymore. How dare you? How dare you? Chisholm and Kings aren't the same Nova. What do you mean? What do you mean they're not the same thing? What do you mean? It's fine. Oh, that reminds me. I have morning glories and moonflowers I need to plant. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, green with gold accents. I was thinking green and gold accents makes sense, yeah. Which is the more dominant color? Green. I mean, I'm green. Blue is just, I think it's pretty. It's a favorite color. But green is more my vibe. So green is probably the better color. Let's go ahead and do... Because we could go ahead and do, like, green and gold and have, like that? Or does the asymmetry there look strange? But if I was blue, I would die. Dabba-dee, dabba-die. There's my joke. You're welcome. Yeah, the blue shirt isn't as striking. That is true. That is true. Yeah, it looked kind of weird. I was sitting there like, maybe this is a good idea, and then it really was not. Let's see, let's pick a green. And that's a little bit too, like, yellowish green. There we go. No, that is too bright. There we go. That looks a bit better. Yes, much better. Okay, that's too small now. Okay, yeah, no, the green is really fun. It's a very striking... This is actually a very striking design. I wasn't expecting to have anything really come out of this. Try like a forest green. Yeah, that's kind of what I went for with my hair. I really like conifers, especially since the wizard's tower I protect is in the mountains. There's a lot of conifers and pine trees and things like that. So, I mean, it's an environmental advantage. You know? Just like camouflage. I'm tall. I'm scrankly. Kinda. The wings don't really do me any favors if I'm trying to blend in, but I mean, hey, it's pretty good, I guess. I'll recolor the horns in a moment, but I have an idea. Shocker, me, ideas, are they great? No, not always. Sometimes they're terrible. There we go. A little bit lighter. A little bit more. No, that's too minty. Let's try this, actually. Okay, that's a little bit better. I like that a little bit more. Now we're going to move a little bit more towards the yellow side, lighten it up. That is a much better color. And now One more gradient. Let's try this. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. I like it. Yeah, it's so weird actually hearing someone call them conifers instead of just saying pines. Well, yeah, they're conifer trees. I mean, not all conifers are pine trees. Yeah, you could stand there in the forest and look like some sort of terrifying Slenderman figure for bandits. I mean, that is true. Most people here just call them pines. Oh, I see. When it's the same thing, obviously, but so different hearing it outside of a college setting. Yeah, most people, even where I live, do call them, just call them pine trees. However, I grew up learning a weird thing that they were called conifers. And I was like, oh, I'm obsessed with conifer trees. I like these types of trees. They're pretty. And yeah, I never grew out of it. Okay. Yeah, no, that looks really good, actually. I like that. I like how that looks a lot. Goodness, it just, like, it pops. It's very dramatic in a good sense. Yeah, I'm actually about to try and make pine pop. Ooh! That sounds really interesting. I have never even heard of that. But it sounds good. Is it like actual soda made from like pine sap? If I can ask, if I'm assuming so. Apparently you could put some pine needles in water and with sugar and make pine soda. I have heard about that one. Yeah, is that what pine pop is? Because if it is, like, we're all on the same wavelength, which is phenomenal to hear. Okay. Because I know you can make, like, honey out of dandelion type of things, so, which is super cool. Yeah. Yeah, made dandelion tea the other day. It is an acquired taste. Dandelion is great for your heart health. Yeah, I've heard you can make honey out of it, too. Which I would love to try making some dandelion honey. I love doing honey in my teas. So, yum, 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 yum. Tasty. Let's create another layer just to be safe. To do the gold and copper's shading. Because I'd like to not goof this up. Because the screen looks really good. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, seems so. Yeah. Yeah, that's pine pop. Okay, it tastes similar to a Sprite. Ah, I see. Okay, I've never actually had it, so that sounds delicious. I'll have to see if I can acquire some to throw in the old engine, you know? Okie dokie. Now, I can go ahead and do some fun shading kind of stuff. Oh my. There we go. There's the tool I wanted. I have come to be very fond of this weird little goofy paintbrush. This goofy shaped paintbrush. This continent shaped paintbrush. A little bit darker, a little bit more red. There we go. Now we see how it looks with the green. Oh. Goodness, I gotta try some. I got some pine trees nearby. Ooh, that is nice. No, I love pine trees and conifer trees. They're some of my favorites. Again, I grew up like loving them. I don't really know why. They're my favorites. One of my favorite parts about like conifer trees in general is for some reason I love the word juniper. Just the word for a juniper berry or a juniper tree. And it's so cool. I think it's great. It's not actually carbonated like pop. Oh, I see. But the natural sugars from the needles fermenting. Oh! It takes about a week of sitting in the window, and when you open it from a swing top bottle, it'll act like a slightly shaken pop, which is why we call it pine pop. I see. I see. Happy artist noises? Yes, happy artist noises of just that. Ooh, look at it. It's just, yummy. Tasty. Tasty, I'm gonna just go. It's gone now. It's been eaten. Okay. Moving to the shiny bits. I want to go ahead and make this shiny, but it is really... That was really quite a large brush size. Okay. There we go. That's, like, not too detailed. That actually looks kind of strange. We can do... this. Yes? Yes. Wonderful. Ugh, this all looks so great. I am so happy with how this has all turned out today. I was really nervous going in that these would not be something that would look really good. Especially the founder badge. I was really nervous about this one, but I am so glad that it looks really good. Oh, goodness. Now, you want to use a white pine or any pine that has needles like leaves. Oh, okay. Okay, I have a red cedar, which I've thought about trying to make pop from, but the leaves are kind of weird and scaled. Yeah, that would be kind of hard. Yeah. Okay. We've got a little bit of good shiny, but we don't need a ton more. I'm wondering if I should add like shadows to this little thing. Let's see, because normally it would be shaded. Let's see. It makes it look more finished, yes. Yes, I'm going with a solid yes right here. Solid and very, very, very excited, yes. Yeah, no, that looks so good. Yeah. I can post the leaves in the Bochord. Yeah, please do. I love looking at new stuff. And so, please, feel free. That would be so, so great. Good gracious. Good gracious gravy. I'm trying to think what else I should do. Because, I mean, this looks pretty darn done to me. It looks pretty done. Oh my, it's just that layer. Oh no! No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. No, this looks... Oh, golly. I'm so happy with how this looks. Okay, we're gonna merge this down. And honestly, I'm okay just merging this down below because I really like how this looks. Let's merge this layer down. Merge with layer below. And now we can go ahead and adjust. Now let's make sure this looks centered enough. Yeah, that looks centered enough. That looks pretty centered. Yeah, I think that's centered enough. Okay. Now we can save it. Ta-da! Goodness. Goodness gracious. What if I just pick a random pine? Will I live? What the fuck is a white pine? Looks like a Christmas tree. I mean, it might be something more like that. I wouldn't be too surprised. Let's see. Because, holiday trees are definitely wild. I need water so desperately. Allow me a moment to go ahead and grab some. Make sure you all are hydrating too. It's super important. Ah, there we go. So much better. There, most Christmas trees are cedar. Oh, okay. I did not know that, actually. Okay. Let's review. Sub-badge number 1. Here's our second sub-badge, which is really cool, too. I like how this looks as well. Here's our 6-month badge. Super, super fun. And here is our founder badge. Which, god damn, I am very happy with how this looks. Check the Bochord for leaf picks. Oh, I'll definitely have to do that. Cedar's nuts in yo mouth, Lamau got him. Really? Really? Are you kidding? Really? God. Goodness. Okay, I can tell my meds are kicking in. Gremlin activity is spiking. No, that's crazy. Ugh, that's crazy that your meds allow you to tell. Mine do the opposite. Where for me, my medication, if I'm taking it, will just immediately take me from 8 trains of thought where I can't really focus on anything down to like a reasonable 2, you know? So that's crazy that yours are just like, ooh, energy, here we go. It's crazy that medication does so much different stuff for so many different people. It's awesome. I think it's very important that, of course, you medicate safely, but that people, if they're able to, can get the medicine they need. I'm a huge advocate for that, but that's also because I have chronic stuff. There we go. But like, dang, that oh, those are gonna get updated right after stream. Oh my goodness. Goodness. No, I've been forgetting to take mine, lol. When I start taking them again, I won't be able to have grapefruit. What? What? That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. I love grapefruit. I think it's great. I think it's pretty grapefruit. Ah. You're welcome. And this is where Kit aggressively types out -2. Oh, goodness. Imagine being upset with me and I'm over here not allowed to have grapefruit, Lamau. No, ads, no! Oh, well, it'll be over soon enough. We're not really doing too much. Honestly, this was really productive today. We were able to do some wonderful progress on sub-badges. We are figuring out more about this drawing program, which is so good. We've got those, and those will be up in the stream as soon as we've gotten this. There was a study found out that the ingestion of pine needles may play a role in abortion in Korean native cows. What? Don't drink it if you're pregnant. That's not great. That's not great. I've seen these ads before. Oh, no, no. Oh, goodness. We have been live for a while at this point, but we've got some good badges. And honestly, I think I am creatived out for right now. I love drawing and I love this type of thing. But goodness, we did a lot of creative juice stuff. I'm glad this one came together pretty quickly though, because it turned out beautifully. Let's go ahead and start wrapping up the Animal Crossing music. Golly, it's good, but golly. Jazz time. There we go. goodness. I don't want to join the military again. I hated it. Oh no. Oh golly. Let's go ahead. And at least go ahead and see what we can do really quickly, because I want to see if we can raid anyone. I don't know who is live or if any of my friends are. Let's go ahead and double check. Oh, Kai is live right now, but it looks like he's probably wrapping up. Last time we tried to raid Kai, he was wrapping up. So we're not gonna go ahead and do that. We might just have to go ahead and move forward without raiding tonight, which, yeah, I'm not seeing anyone over here that I am either mutuals with or following either. I'm gonna take my meds and eat grapefruit. Don't do that. Welcome back, though. You want to join the military, see the world, and be a hero? I ain't dying for an oil company. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, let's see. Okay, hey, Miano. I don't know who they are. Let's check. Hey, Miano. Aro. I spelled that wrong, no wonder. Miano-san. Oh, they're doing Fortnite? Let's see. Oh my god, it's a cat boy. Let's see. Let's see. No, we are definitely a smaller stream, but let's go ahead and bug them. No, for sure, for sure. I would love to go ahead and do that. Well, anyways, please go ahead and drop some type of raid message. I don't really know if I have an idea for a raid message yet. We'll go ahead and do that. But let's go ahead and at least say hello to our friends. I don't know Miano very much, but they're one of Flute's buddies. Ooh, yeah, no, let's go ahead and say hello. Oh my goodness, their model is charming too. I love it. Goodness, no, I'm glad to support friends of friends, and if I don't know people, thank you for letting me know so I can go ahead and, you know, help out, get to know people. I'm all for that type of thing. It's really good. Oh my goodness, they paid you less than McDonald's worker wage to have you guard nukes? That's exhausting, and I'm sorry. That just doesn't sound fun. Outside of that, though, thank you all so much for coming by today. Please go ahead and make sure you are taking care of yourselves, that you are hydrating. It is super important. That you're taking your medicine, that you are having a good day and a good night and a good evening. It's been such a wonderful day today and such a good stream. Thank you all so much for making it so lovely. Please go ahead, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm probably not going to stay too long in stream because I have plans tomorrow, my dears. But it's been wonderful spending time with you, my dears. So thank you so much again for joining the Bochord today, and I hope you have a good night and a good day. Please take care, okay? Bye!